Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Nacho Daddy's podcast. Taylor Howes here with my lovely assistant and cohort, Adam Redmond.
Did you call me a cohort?
Cohort with a T.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Dude, I am never...
I mean, you could be either.
That's true. I'm never going to not mess with this microphone stand. I will just fiddle and touch with it the entire thing, every single episode.
I apologize, everybody, for the background noise. If you hear,
There's no background noise.
that will be
It's just never in the right spot, ever. It will never be in the right spot. Anyway, I don't know if you know this or not, but we won an award.
We, as in Nacho Daddies?
Yeah.
What?
Nacho Daddy's podcast has been named the #1 podcast on YouTube to have the words Nacho and Daddy in the title.
Dude, groundbreaking.
There's no trophy. There's no money
Wow.
involved, but we did win it.
Can we get put in, like, the Guinness book?
Oh, somebody needs to turn their fucking phone off. That's what I think.
I apologize. That was me.
Yeah. Mr. Important over here. Also, happy anniversary. Happy 5th episode anniversary. I think that's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
I
thing.
mean,
or not.
like, 5 years is a big deal for couples, right?
Yeah.
So why not?
So,
Cool.
what'd you get me?
There's these wonderful tea lights on the table that we already had. You can have those.
Cool. I got you a year subscription to Beast flavored water.
Yes.
We'll hear from them a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
I was watching the news the other day, and I saw something that was very sad. Not to start out the podcast on a sad note or anything, but the headline read something like, "Racehorse drug scheme."
Ooh, that doesn't sound sad at all. That sounds intriguing.
Sounds intriguing?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
That could be a number of things. Like, was the racehorse on drugs? Was the racehorse carrying drugs? Were they dealing drugs through racehorse betting?
apparently, racehorse drugs are a very big problem right now.
Like steroids?
Thousands of racehorses die daily due to this crisis.
Thousands.
They're losing their homes.
Where are they
their
getting all these
jobs.
racehorses?
They're dying off quick, man.
Huh.
A lot of heroin, fentanyl,
Really?
a lot of cocaine. I mean,
That's a shame.
you should have seen the pictures. There was just dust everywhere. Just horses with white noses. No, I am sort of joking about it. There was an actual racehorse drug scheme. There was a horse named Maximum Security, and 27 others that were involved in a doping scheme.
27 other horses?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But like Maximum Security was like 65-1 was the odds of that horse winning, and just like swept up for just months.
Uh-huh.
And then they were like, wait a second. Why all of a sudden is this horse doing better?
So are they, like, juicing this horse? Is
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Oh.
It's straight up steroids
Huh.
of some sort. God, it
mean-
is storming like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys hear
Christ.
background noise, it's not farts. It's thunder.
Well, it could be a little both.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeez.
I kind of like, I know it's horrible for animals and stuff, but what a cool sport would it be to race a bunch of juiced up horses?
Oh, Maximum Security actually won the Kentucky Derby this year, and won $10 million in his first year.
Wow.
Apparently, the guy that is responsible for a bunch of horses, he doped almost all of them. Just he's like, I'm gonna fucking win.
One of these has got to win.
Yeah.
Man,
Jeez.
that'll buy a lot of steroids.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
So are these horses like noticeably larger? Like they look like fucking pit bulls out there.
No,
like,
they're just
foaming at the
Wait
mouth.
a minute. A pit bull horse?
Well, you know what I mean. Like how
Like
those
muscular?
like the American
No, I don't
Staffordshire.
think they look any different. I think they're just faster. Much faster. But anyway, it just, when I usually, in our part of the country, I'm used to seeing headlines about the opioid crisis and meth and stuff like that. And then I look up and I see this horse drug scheme, and I'm like, poor horses. They need help.
I mean, that's got to be
rehab.
expensive because, I mean, if you're juicing a human, yeah. But could you imagine, like, the syringe for a horse?
No.
That's got to be, like, 500 cc's per muscle.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't know how it works. I'm assuming you inject it.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
obviously not a steroid user.
I mean, it could be inserted rectally. I don't know.
Yeah. It's suck for the horses.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe they're into it.
I don't know. This is a really weird conversation.
Yeah.
I assume most people have tuned out by now. So.
Probably.
And that's a record for us. How you been, man? Besides the horse racing thing.
Busy.
Yeah?
Real busy. Yep.
You look tired as fuck.
Yeah. I'm pretty tired. Yeah. A lot of overtime at work. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You should just sleep at work.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do a good job so that I get this promotion. So
Try hard over here. Humble brag.
Right. It should be sometime soon, but everybody's sick, so they haven't done the interviews. It's been ridiculous.
Everybody's sick.
Yeah.
Did they got the you know what?
The Resident Evil T virus. Yes.
The T virus.
No, we actually had a guy go home yesterday. Stupid. It wasn't even through first quarter, and he was like, "Oh, I think I need to go home. I think I have the bleep virus." I'm not even gonna say it. Just the virus.
Right.
We're gonna call it the virus. Everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you drink Corona, wink, wink, you'll know what we're talking about.
Hashtag not a sponsor. I think we said that once before.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, don't need a sponsor. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, "I think I'm coming down with that virus. I need to go home." It's just like, he's been there for almost 4 months, and he's missed like 11 days now.
Oh, dude, out the door.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, like, don't come back.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad that me and my family haven't gotten sick. Like, we've had our sniffles and our, like, I had the flu once, and I think Mar had the flu once. Lily had the flu. Like, she actually was diagnosed with the flu. She got over it. Got her some drugs, like a racehorse.
Yeah. Yeah. My supervisor, his daughter is actually, I think she was in the hospital. She's been running like 104.8 temperature.
Jeez.
So yeah, they're dealing with that.
That sucks.
But yeah, apparently it is going round.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so weird how this flu season is so much different. Like, yeah, normally everybody's like, "Oh, it's flu season. Be careful. You know, hand sanitizer, wash your hands, stay away from me, all that stuff." But like, everybody's being so much more crazy,
Terrified.
Yeah. Because of the you know what.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's the same thing every few years. Like, we had the H1N1.
Right.
And that
was that the swine flu?
Yeah, that was the next huge pandemic that was.
We had I had the bird flu there for a while.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's just another one of those. People are freaking out, and yeah, it's affecting quite a few people. But is it that bad? Like, is it that bad?
Are you talking crowd control right now?
I mean, I've gotten, I actually got a text from my brother last night that was like, "Hey, I had a friend in the military that says that you should have 2 weeks of water, which is like a gallon per person per day, and you should have a couple weeks of like canned tuna and food and like preparing for the apocalypse, like doomsday preppers. Like, you should have this ready because of this flu.
Yeah.
And
well, see, I've been trying to stay away from media stuff a lot lately because they hype it up so much, like in a negative way. And it's really annoying how negative. Well, I mean, it is a negative situation, but they create so much panic.
Yeah.
Like, that's why stuff's flying off the shelves. Like, whenever this first all started, you couldn't find face masks. Like,
you know what I don't understand?
China and Japan and stuff.
Why is toilet paper one of the items that's flying off the shelves?
The only thing that I can think of is people are worried about getting quarantine. And they're like, oh, if I get quarantine, I don't want to have to wipe my poop with my hand or something. I don't know.
Half the world does it already.
I wish I had a bidet. I wish I didn't.
Ooh, yeah.
They say bidets are the way to go. To interrupt our T-virus conversation real quick, somebody explained it really well to me. And I'm going to try to pitch this.
A bidet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that my wife hears. I want one, but Mar won't let me get one. So the way that it was described to me is, think of this scenario. If you are outside and you get, for whatever reason, dog shit on your hand, okay, are you going to come inside and grab a dry paper towel and wipe it off?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go to the sink and use water?
I think I might have told you that.
No, you didn't.
It's
I literally heard it on the internet.
If you get shit on your face, like, yeah, do you just go grab a paper towel and wipe it off and say you're clean?
Right.
Do you go scrub your face with soap and water?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why not get a little sprinkle?
Oh, I do not doubt the cleanliness at all.
Yeah.
But,
so,
I mean, you're still going to end up.
I'm just going to start shitting in my pants and be like, if we had a bidet, it would never happen.
Just hang your butt over your sink.
Yeah. I don't think my sink can take that.
Sanitary.
Yeah. Anyway. So, I want a bidet. Anyway.
I'm afraid the water would be cold. Does it have like a hot and cold?
I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there are some that do.
Yeah.
A nice warm jet would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, I would hate to get an ice cold fountain right up there.
I mean,
woo.
Might wake you up in the mornings.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to like people, like just, I get that people are scared, and it is something that needs to be taken seriously. It's not something that we should all just be like, nah, whatever. I mean, like,
yeah.
It is a serious issue. People are dying. Most of the people who die have previous health conditions, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way it's going to stay.
Yeah. Well, my whole thought too is like the whole, well, you should wash your hands. You shouldn't touch other people. You should, not sneeze in people's faces. Like, these are all things that you should be doing already. Like,
my daughter sneezed in my face this morning,
Oh.
like directly into my face. I was like, yeah, thanks.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
She's not sick or anything. She just had a sneeze this morning, but
that's the worst.
She was just like, I mean, no hand, no filter, no turning to one side. She's just right in my face.
Even if they're not sick, like, you just like,
yeah.
Gotta go get a dry paper towel and wipe my face.
Yeah. One of the big issues with what is going on with like people just like yanking stuff off of the shelves is that they need to make sure that it's actually what they need.
Yeah.
Like the masks and stuff that people are getting, they're taking them from people who need them. Like, if you're not sick, you don't need a mask.
Yeah.
The mask is to keep things in from getting out, not the other way around. Yep. So if people go out and they buy 10 packs of masks and they wear a mask every day to prevent themselves from getting sick, you're still going to get, well, not necessarily, but you might still get sick.
Yeah.
I
mean,
the
it'll
people
help,
who
but
are sick need those masks.
Yeah.
Anyway, a lot of people are buying the wrong disinfectant and stuff.
Which is confusing to me. Like, if it's disinfectant, shouldn't it disinfect?
It doesn't. Yeah, and it does. It disinfects against certain things, but not necessarily against coronavirus, if that makes sense.
Yeah. People are accidentally bleaching their faces.
No, that would actually help.
Oh.
So a lot of people are just like grabbing just random hand sanitizer, and hand sanitizer is good. But if you're going to use hand sanitizer, it has to be at least 60% alcohol to be effective against the virus.
Right.
If it's not, if it's, any less than 60%, you might as well just not.
I just wash my hands with Everclear.
That'll work too. I heard somebody say the other day that if they find like an actual cure for corona,
Like drinking Corona?
No, for the virus, that they should let the beer Corona have it and put it in their beers, and then you can cure Corona with Corona.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's a good ad. Hashtag not a sponsor, don't want to be a sponsor.
That'll help their sales come back up after this whole
Dude,
epidemic.
it's so bad. Okay, so here I'm reading this straight from the CDC. Okay, I'm not making this shit up. Okay, wearing a face mask. If you're sick, you can wear a face mask. You should wear a face mask if you're around people because the virus is airborne within 6 feet.
Yep.
If you're not sick, there's no need to wear a face mask unless you're caring for someone that's also sick.
Yeah.
So that's what the CDC says. So lay off the face mask, you crazy people. Okay, so clean and disinfectant, like tables, doorknobs, stuff like that, keyboards. You should use disinfectant. However, you need to make sure that it's going to be effective against the virus. So, like, a bleach solution would be good. A third of a cup per gallon of water is good if you're going to make it yourself. Alcohol solutions says 70%.
Oh, 70 now.
Okay, well, 70% is going to be for, like, your household items, for disinfecting things. 60% will be for your hands. Don't know why. So the EPA actually has an approved list of disinfectants for emerging viral pathogens, including the COVID-19, which is the T virus we're talking about.
Is there a link to that list that our listeners could go to?
You know what? I'll put a link in the description.
There you go, everybody.
Just for those. And I'll put a link to this whole thing from the CDC about how to, care for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you should know.
Which is not just for this virus. This should be an everyday thing. Hygiene, people.
That's true.
Hygiene. That's how you get sick in the first place.
Okay. I'm putting another pause on this.
Okay.
Actually, I tell you what. Let's take a break, and when we come back, I got a rant for you.
Gotcha.
All right. We'll kick it over to our sponsor now, and we'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. This is Mordecai's Mutant Frogs.
And Teddy.
We've got all kinds of mutant frogs for you, from glow-in-the-dark frogs to frogs with fingernails.
We got frogs with no eyelids.
We've got frogs with hair.
We got purple frogs and blue frogs and orange frogs.
We've got frogs with funny smells.
We got frogs that can't smell at all.
We've got frogs with only partial limbs, or maybe even no limbs at all.
We got frogs that are actually different kinds of animals. They're not frogs at all.
So if you want your frog, go to Mordecai'sMutantFrogs.com, enter Nacho Daddies in the coupon box for your free mutation. That'll be one mutated frog with an extra mutation. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that spotlight for mutant frogs.
I felt icky after that one.
Yeah, some of them are a little disturbing.
Are they dangerous? They didn't say anything in there.
Possibly
about being dangerous.
Possibly. I mean, mutations. You never know.
Oh, Jesus.
But
wow,
I would assume that they have been approved by the FDA. So
I don't know that that's a good assumption.
maybe.
Okay. So check out that sponsor, and we're going to now switch over to me having a little bit of a bitch fest.
Sweet.
Okay. So, gentlemen, I want you to listen up, okay? This one's for the men. Ladies, you can listen if you want, but this one is specifically for the men, okay? And you'll know why here in just a second. For any man on this planet that can care for themselves, that thinks that they are in a position to go into a public restroom and piss in a stall toilet and not lift the lid, the toilet seat, sorry, and just piss all over it.
I was thinking him not lifting the lid.
Not lifting the
pissing
lid.
all over
Just
the toilet.
fuck that lid. I'm pissing just right on top of it.
You
I don't
gotta
have
be
to clean.
dead tired to not even lift the lid.
Yeah. No, if you're a grown adult and you can't lift a toilet seat, I'm not saying you have to put it down. I don't care. Don't put it down, okay? I know there's some guys out there that are like, if I put it up, I can put it back. I don't care, okay? If you don't want to put it back down, that's fine. But don't pee on a seat, okay? It's lazy and stupid.
Yeah.
I take my daughter to the bathroom, okay? And when we go in, I don't want her to have to sit where somebody just pissed.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
and
gross.
I shouldn't have to sit in that either. I can hold it. You know, I can be like, this is disgusting. I'm not gonna go here.
Yeah.
But she can't, you know.
If I can, I definitely steer away from public restrooms. Like,
Oh yeah.
I will try to hold it in all day so that I can go home because it just I'm not really a germaphobe, but like that's one of the things. Like I don't want to touch anything in a public restroom.
Right. And like there's some places that are fine. Like I can't even think of any right now, but there's some places where I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable here. It's fine.
Yeah.
And they're usually clean and, you know, whatever. But like my daughter, she can't do that. Like
For some reason, Chinese restaurant bathrooms are always the worst.
they're bad.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say
what
the
it
worst,
is.
but they're bad.
They're horrid.
Yeah. Usually restaurants are bad, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like the past probably 4 times that I had to take Lily to the bathroom, we had to come back out and have Mar take her into the women's bathroom because the men's bathroom was so disgusting that I couldn't let her sit there. Like I would literally have to clean someone's pee off of the toilet and from around the toilet before I could let her sit there. There's so much pee all over the place, and it's just ridiculous. How weak of a man do you have to be like, I ain't lifting that lid.
Yeah.
I'm more important than lifting that lid.
Yeah, and then if you don't, which I mean occasionally I don't, if you get a little sprinkle.
Oh, you're a part of the problem.
I know. If you get a little sprinkle on there, don't just fucking leave it. Wipe the shit up.
Dude, I'm not even talking about a little sprinkle. Like, I've got pictures that I take because I don't want Mar to think that I'm just, like, trying to get out of taking Lily to the bathroom. I'll take pictures, and it looks like somebody just blasted it with a hose. Like, it's awful.
I mean, technically.
Well.
Yeah, that's gross.
I mean, it's more than just a little dribble.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's almost like they did it on purpose.
Which could be.
Ugh, I hate people so much.
And then there's the ones where you go in where there's just shit everywhere. Like, what is wrong with people?
I've been luckily enough,
yeah.
I've been lucky enough to not come across like a poo-covered bathroom. Like, usually there's poo in a toilet at least, but I've never come across like a poo problem.
Yeah. No, I've seen it quite a few times where there's like shit on the seat. Like, how do you not get your butthole over the hole in the toilet? Like, is your asshole that big? Oh my gosh.
They just sit around the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my bitch session. So yeah, just lift the lid. Just lift the lid. There's no sense in being that lazy, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
and
gross.
Taylor, I expect more of you.
I'm sorry. I'll try to live my life better for you.
I appreciate that so much. So going back to, and I'm sure everyone loves talking about this subject, but going back to the virus a little bit, there's just so much news about it right now. It's hard to ignore.
Yeah.
There's a new travel ban that the Trump administration has just administered. Say what you will about politics. We don't give a fuck. We're not talking about politics. We're talking about the virus.
Mm-hmm.
So they had already restricted traveling to mainland China and Iran, who had already had big problems with spread.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's extending to European countries, not including the UK.
Damn, there goes my vacation.
Right? Although I did find out yesterday, you can take a 20-day cruise to China.
Sounds like a great idea.
For $300.
Holy crap.
A 20-day cruise for $300.
Yeah, if you want to get locked on a boat with hundreds of other people and go to one of the sickest countries
I
in the
highly
world
doubt
right
there's
now,
hundreds of people.
yeah. Yeah, that's a horrible idea. The cruise lines are probably like, fuck.
The cruise lines they got to be suffering. One of Mars' friends from work just canceled a cruise. And usually when you cancel a cruise, you're just effed. You don't get any of the money back.
Yeah.
Or like partial money back or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But because of this issue, the cruise line is like offering full refunds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
They probably just assume like, oh, people will save their money, and then when this is over with, they'll,
They're
come
hoping.
back. Yeah.
You never know.
But yeah, so I mean, I think that's a good call on the travel ban. Like when I first heard it, I was like, ugh, Jesus Christ. But it's actually not a bad idea. Like,
no, it's a great idea. I mean, yeah, sorry people can't travel, but I mean,
that's how it jumps countries.
Yeah.
That's how it got here in the first place.
Yep. I heard Tom Hanks and his wife have it right now.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
And they're like quarantined in Australia.
Well, I didn't know they were in Australia, but yeah,
something
I heard
like
about
that.
it.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Italy's pretty fucked up right now too.
Ooh.
They're on like, I think it's like North Italy or whatever. It's like on lockdown, like heavy lockdown.
Jesus.
The Pope is like locked away. He's like,
yeah.
nobody get near me.
Yeah.
Or, whatever he would say. Yeah. I don't think he would say it like that.
Nobody get near me. I don't know.
He'd be like, hey, close that door. Wash your hands. That's how the Pope talks.
Hey.
Hey, I'm the Pope. You can't get me sick, Get your virus out of here.
So, was it last episode? Yeah, that we did the guess the movie from the terrible plot explanations.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a similar game for you today. I don't know if you want to jump into that now.
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's wait a little bit longer.
It's waiting on you
because I want to. There's a little bit more that's going on with the virus. Not necessarily the virus itself that I want to talk about, but how it's affecting the United States.
Gotcha.
Or people in general. So
it's making them sick.
It does make them sick. That's
yes.
the biggest thing that it's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while, YouTube, they're demonetizing videos that talk about the virus because it's quote unquote sensitive subject.
Oh, wow.
And that's in their guidelines or whatever, that you can't talk about sensitive issues like that.
I mean, I feel like sensitive issues would be the issues to talk about.
Yeah, a lot of creators think that too.
Yeah.
And like it's also hard to be like, hey, this huge thing, like most of our episode today is about it. It's hard to be like, this huge thing is happening. Don't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Which
we don't
I understand.
want
I mean, they don't want a media craze and people freaking out like what they're doing, but we also need to keep people educated on proper hygiene, what to do in case you're showing symptoms, yada, yada.
What better place to go to for your educational needs than the Nacho Daddies podcast?
Right. We may or may not have the correct information.
We have the correct information about the virus. We got it from the CDC.
Yeah.
I'm not making none of this up, except for the horse race thing. I did make some of that up.
Yeah. Except for juice and horses.
Juice and horses
real thing.
is a real thing.
As is mutant frogs.
That's where coronavirus came from.
Oh, I see.
From the mutant frogs.
Huh.
So they are slowly starting to remonetize or monetize videos that talk about it. I got a little bit of information here. So let's see. The policy for the sensitive events thing, or sensitive subjects or whatever, is meant to protect like advertisers from being associated with those sorts of things, like mass shootings and stuff like that, terrorist
I can understand
issues.
that.
What?
I just thought...
Okay, you're gonna have
you
to...
said like mass shootings, and I was thinking like, okay, YouTube videos talking about this mass shooting that happened, and then they cut to a commercial. Winchester rifles.
Oh no, that would be the worst.
I see why YouTube does that now.
I wanted to talk about this last week. Okay, more sad stuff in the news. I wanted to talk about this last week. Okay, but I forgot, or we didn't have time, or whatever. So there is a YouTube, there's a YouTube channel called Gray Still Plays. Okay, and he plays video games and stuff, and he's hilarious. I watch his stuff all the time. He's not for everybody. It's kind of a dry sense of humor sort of thing, and he may. Oh no, it's still up. Okay, so he uploaded a video on March 2nd of 2020. And the game that he was playing is called... He plays a lot of indie games, like games you could probably buy for like $3.
Yeah.
And he was playing a game called like Tornado Simulator or something, and he uploaded it late on the 2nd, like I don't know, 10 o'clock p.m., something like that. March 3rd, everybody wakes up.
Oh no,
Nashville's been destroyed by a tornado.
Oh no.
I was like, oh my God, cringe. Like my face couldn't cringe anymore.
Timing.
Yeah, and that's what I don't, usually comment on things, but I commented, bad timing on this upload, huh? But he didn't take it down or anything, I don't even know if I don't follow him on Twitter or anything, so I don't know if he put out any kind of statement about it or anything, but like...
Sorry, everyone.
It was just really bad timing. And that Nashville thing is really sad. It's always sad when a tornado like takes out somewhere, and it shouldn't be any more or less sad when it hits a certain place. But like usually it takes out a barn or,
for some reason trailer parks are notorious,
which
for
is sad.
destroyed.
Hopefully I'm not being misunderstood here, but when it hits a super high populated area and a place that's somewhat historic like Nashville, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Like there's a place there that's called the Soda Shop or something like that. And one of my favorite comedians right now, he's He's like a lower tier comedian because he's just now coming up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Mike. Wow, I can't talk.
Mike.
Mike. It's really weird. I don't know how to spell it. No, his name is Mike Falzone, and he's really funny, and he just performed there. Like, I think it was like February 8th and 9th or something like that, and then now it's gone.
Wow.
And like, I don't know. It's just it's really sad.
Yeah.
I was like really wanting to go there because he's performed there a couple times. I wanted to go there, and it's like an old timey soda shop, so you can go in there and get like root beer floats and like orange soda floats, and they've got like a wall of free arcade games.
Oh wow.
And it's awesome. They have like super good like famous ice cream and shakes and stuff in there.
What's your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream. You're derailing my story here. My favorite ice cream. I lean cookie dough a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like something with mint in it.
Mine is it's hard to find, but it's a flavor called Superman.
Oh yeah.
And there are imitations. It's like a it's supposed to be red, yellow, and blue, but it's like a pink,
Right.
yellow, and blue. A lot of the times, the ones that you find in the store are just like vanilla that have been dyed.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual Superman it's 3 different flavors, and it's incredibly hard to describe. But I had it whenever I was a kid at it's not even there anymore, but it was on Main Street, a 2-story building. The bottom floor was like an ice cream shop. And yeah, I fell in love with it. Every time I went in, I'd get Superman ice cream, and we just found it. They have the same stuff in Oakland City now, so we've gotten it a few times. And
So, funny story. When I was a kid, I grew up in Poseyville, and there was a restaurant there called Tees, and they had really good curly fries. They were like not famous; they were locally famous for their curly fries, and they had ice cream there, and they had Superman ice cream, and I would always get Superman ice cream.
yeah.
We probably ate Superman ice cream at the same time
Whoa.
and didn't know it.
Whoa. We're ice cream bros.
Ice cream bros. Our friendship will never melt.
Nope.
I love it.
Oh, that was a good catch line there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I made it up just now.
Wow. Patented. TM.
Copyright. Don't try to take that, PewDiePie. We'll copy strike you. What the hell was I even talking about now?
Now it's hitting
Oh,
me.
the ice cream shop is
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really excited to go there and like watch him perform and stuff because he does like crowd work there. It's really small and like, I mean, you probably can't get 50 people in there. I don't know. I've never been there, but
That's cool.
from what it looks like.
Yeah. I like little joints like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's gone.
It sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Oh, the sensitive subjects and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess they're trying to make sure that nobody's profiting off of sore situations,
Sure.
which I get, but at the same time, a lot of people use YouTube to like what we're doing right now. I mean, we don't make money off this at all. Like, we make $0. But
if you sponsors out there, Nacho Daddy's podcast.
yeah, so like if we were to make money off of this, like we would want to talk about the stuff that's in the news.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe we make other videos that's not about, you know, current events or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, you remember in high school when we had to do like current event speeches, not really
Hated
speeches,
it.
but like talk about current events or whatever.
Yeah.
In government class.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like coming to school with your story about coronavirus or about a mass shooting, and the teacher being like, "No, you can't talk about that. You got to do something else.
It's too sensitive.
You talk about McDonald's ice cream machine." Which is a goddamn travesty, by the way.
I think we have mentioned that already.
Just going in circles.
Yeah.
But a lot of creators on YouTube have like spoken out about like, hey, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
One, you're messing with our livelihood. Number two, we need to get this information out there. You guys are suppressing possible good information.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're going to be extending ads to a limited number of channels, which will expand to more soon. So, I mean, good on YouTube for realizing they made a mistake and not just sticking by it like,
yeah,
oh, we made the right choice, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. But, I mean, what are they going to do? Let the media handle it?
Fake news. Okay. So let's go ahead and send it over to another sponsor, and then we'll come back and play your game.
All righty. Catch you in a minute.
Hey, everybody. This is Adam from Nacho Daddy's podcast, and I just wanted to let you know that one of our sponsors, Beast Flavored Water, has some new flavors on the market. They're very excited about these flavors, and they wanted us to get them out to you as soon as possible. So we've got a list here of Beast Flavored Waters. Okay. Are you ready for this? Taylor, you've got your list too, right?
Sure.
Okay. So, Beast Flavored Water, here we go. Regular water flavor.
Puppy breath.
Ammunition.
Monkey fart.
That one time your dad said he was disappointed.
Leather.
Pickle juice.
Toe fungus.
A lot of these flavors don't sound as sweet as the other ones did, do they? Oh, wait, here they are. Here they are. Watermelon, but just the seeds.
Watermelon rind.
Watermelon without the seeds.
Tobacco spit.
Oh, wait, this one's... dude, this one's my all-time favorite. Yeah. Candle wax.
I love the new candle wax flavor.
It's so good.
Oh, gosh. Check it out. Beast Water / Nacho Daddies.
Hey, we are back now. Those Beast Waters sound delicious.
Yeah. Toe fungus in particular.
They're getting really weird with their flavors. I do really like that candle wax though. It's so good.
That's the Beastly line.
Yeah, the Beastly line.
Those flavors are a little bit more beastly.
Those have like a warning on the can because they come in a can for some reason. Like Death Saves Water. That's not what it's called, is it?
Nope.
What is it called?
Something death. I don't know. There's a skull on it.
Yeah. That other water that comes in a can. Anyway, there's a thing on the label that says, like, if you're a little sissy pansy, don't drink this water or you might die.
Yeah.
So.
Not from the beast water, just from being a pansy. Anyways, so last episode, we had a game where I tried to guess the movie based off of a horribly explained plot. So
it was so much fun.
We are playing a similar game.
Yay!
I will be asking you to guess this video game based off of an equally terrible plot.
Oh no! We should have went over this because how do you know I know the game? Maybe I haven't played the game.
No, you've played these games.
Okay. All right. Start the music.
All right. Number 1.
I'm scared.
And do you want to do the same thing if you get all 5 right?
Yeah.
We'll get some free merch out to a random listener.
Sure.
Okie dokie. Number 1. Run through a labyrinth while overeating and being chased by dead people.
Oh, that's Pac-Man.
Got it.
Or
Ding, ding,
Mrs.
ding, ding,
Pac-Man if you're a lady. Ladies. Oh, I'm still very scared. You're going to say one, I'm going to be like, I don't know that one. And then everybody's going to be like, you're not a gamer. I'll be like, but I watch PewDiePie. I have to be a gamer. Give it to me, baby.
Dishwasher loading simulator.
Dishwasher simulator. Loading simulator. Dishwasher loading simulator. Is it Overcooked?
Nope.
Oh, no. Hang on. Give me another chance. Dishwasher loading simulator.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. What could that be? I'm probably going to be like, oh, you idiot.
The dishwasher thing could be a little confusing.
Dishwasher. Is it Tetris?
It is Tetris.
Okay,
Ding,
yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
When you said the dishwasher thing, I was like,
Yeah.
what
It
do
could
you
also
need to
be
put in
like
the right word?
moving van loading simulator. Or
Yeah,
something.
that would have been easier. That would have been better. Hey, you got to admit, you have to do dishes in Overcooked. So
Yeah, that one's a little too easy.
I bet it was about a plumber.
Back in 1987, this was not really a plot. Back in 1987, everyone was saying, he was a she?
Metroid?
Ding, 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 ding.
Heck yeah. Because I'm glad that everybody in 1987 was saying that. Is that what you said, 87?
Yeah.
Okay, so I never played Metroid when I was a kid. I just didn't have it. We had like Mario and Track. So the first Metroid I played was Metroid
Prime.
It Prime?
Yeah.
It was on GameCube.
Yep.
But I only played it at Walmart on the little like preview screen.
This kid's been standing here for 12 hours.
But I never beat that one either because I just played it at Walmart.
Yeah. It's tough.
So the first time that I found out that Samus was a girl was in Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 'cause
Quite a
Zero Suit
while
Samus-
after 1987.
Yeah, quite a bit. And so I was like, who's this Samus character?
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4.
It's cruising right along.
I know, I'm awesome.
This
Don't
one's
give me a hard one.
arguably pretty easy.
Okay, don't give me a hard one.
Cute, lovable mascots brutalize one another for no discernible reason.
What?
Cute, lovable mascots brutalize one another for no discernible reason.
Cute mascots brutalize. Cute mascots. That's throwing me way the fuck off.
That's exactly what they are.
Cute mascots. I have an idea in my head, but can I have a hint?
Not that won't give it away. Cute, lovable mascots brutalize one another for no discernible reason. Yeah, I don't know when that
Is it Smash Bros?
No.
What? I'm so confused.
Not all of the Smash Bros. People are cute and lovable.
That's not true. I love all of them equally.
So,
Mascots.
yeah, cute, lovable mascot. I mean, they don't have to be mascots, but they are cute and lovable,
What?
and they brutalize one another for no discernible reason. Maybe to be the best.
Is it Pokemon?
It is Pokemon.
Oh, that's stupid. Mascots? Fuck off. They're not
Alright.
mascots. Oh my god. And not all of those are cute either. I'd punch Eevee in the face. Just kidding. Don't harm Pokemon, people. They have feelings too. Except for the racehorse one. You can dope it up if you want.
The moon is going to kill us all. This one's pretty tough.
The moon is going to kill us all.
Yep.
Okay, so I know there's a video game where the moon is an actual villain. Am I on the right track? The moon is a villain, or is it different?
I don't know, because I never actually played this game all the way through.
Don't say that one. Give me a different one. I can't. I have no idea what it is. Jesus.
It's a very, very popular line of games. Yeah.
Thanks. That helped. Because there are only a couple of those out there.
The moon is going to kill us all. The moon is going to kill us all.
I'm fucking drawing a blank, man. I have no idea. I can see the moon in my face. In my face. I can see the face of the moon in my head. Is
So
it
this-
Kingdom Hearts?
Nope.
Okay.
This could be another one where people found out that he is a she.
I got nothing. Animal Crossing.
No.
Minecraft. Overwatch.
The
Rocket
he,
League.
He is a she
Uh-huh.
refers to the person named in the title.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's a movie.
I'm drawing a complete blank, man. I don't think it's fair if I've never played the game.
Well, I know you've played at least one of them. I don't know if you played this one.
How do you know that about me?
I know everything about you. The moon is going to kill us all, including this princess,
Is it like Mario Galaxy?
who is a she, not a he.
Princess Peach's fantastical Harley Quinn movie? Is it like a...
It involves a mask. Did that one do it?
Yeah. Is it like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask?
It is.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I can see it in my head, like the face, because I've seen that face a million times
Yeah.
of the moon. But yeah, I've never played that one.
That was really tough.
The only Zelda game I've ever played was the original one. So.
Oh, I played.
Oh wait, no, Ocarina of Time. I played Ocarina of Time.
I played Wind Waker, and I watched my brother play one of them. I don't remember which one.
Nice. I've got the original one on NES with the gold cartridge.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Awesome. Keep it.
I will forever. In my heart.
So, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and declare you a winner. We had to help you along a little bit.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
That last one was definitely
hard.
really, really tough.
I like that game though. That's fun.
Yeah. And the mascot one definitely could have been Smash Brothers too.
Yeah.
So,
Because, like, the reason I thought mascots would be Smash Bros. Is because
like they're representing
they
their
represent
game.
different
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pikachu, Mario.
Pikachu would have been correct.
Well, I can't just say Pikachu.
True.
One more sponsor break, and then we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, does your baby not have enough flowers? With 1-800-BABY Flowers, you can have flowers delivered to your door directly to your baby. your baby can sniff flowers from sunrise to sunset. Does your baby not like flowers? Well, we also sell pistols. 1-800-BABY-PISTOLS. So go to 1-800-BABY-FLOWERS and or babypistols.com/Nacho Daddy's podcast to get 32% off your first year, because we do decade subscriptions off your first year subscription. That's 1-800-BABY-FLOWERS and or babypistols.com/Nacho Daddy podcast. And we are back from our final sponsor. Don't know how many people will be using that one, but,
I got some baby flowers just the other day.
All right. Like I was saying a second ago, we were going to go see, we were excited to go see A Quiet Place 2.
Yes.
Kind of. We were kind of.
How'd you feel about the first one?
We loved the first one. We went and saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
And we went, it wasn't opening weekend. It was like the second weekend or third weekend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the Royal Suite or whatever, where
nice.
And it was like empty. There was like maybe 2 other couples in there.
Where you can get drunk and watch the movie.
Yeah, exactly. You can get booked up and watch a movie. But we were, it was almost like we were the only ones in there because it's kind of blocked off in front of you and behind you a little bit. And the usage of sound, or the lack of sound in that movie, was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the sounds that they used to imitate no sound was really neat.
Yeah.
And it was really something that we were glad that we went and saw in the theater, because it wouldn't be the same watching it at home through the speakers on the TV.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a really nice surround sound system that was set up right, maybe. But we were very happy that we went and saw it in the theaters.
Yeah, any movie that can pull off being great without, like, hardly any dialogue is fantastic.
Yeah.
And the part where he signed excuse me, puberty, where he signs "I love you."
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, my manliness is cracking.
And John Krasinski's just amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's an original story of his, and it's like a passion piece for him, and to see him and his wife act in that movie.
Yes. Excellent.
We were a little bit hesitant when they announced that the second one was coming out, because John Krasinski never wanted there to be a second one. He was like, okay, here's this story. That's it.
Yeah.
And they were like, but we want to make a second one. And he was like, yeah, but there isn't a second one.
Yeah, because I'm
Like,
dead.
that's it. No, he was like,
how am I going to have a movie where
he's
I'm
like,
not in it?
I want to make, more movies, but that one's done.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, here's the deal. We're going to make A Quiet Place 2, with or without you.
Oh, dicks.
And he said, well, it's mine, and I don't want anybody else to mess with it. So if that's the way that it's going to be, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
And that was really cool that he was like, I care about this so much that I'm going to put my own personal feelings aside and make sure that it's done.
Yeah.
It's weird that, like, he put his personal feelings aside because of his personal feelings,
Yeah. I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that. Like, if you have your own original story, how can they be like, well, we're going to go ahead and add to that story without your consent?
We should probably call up George Lucas and ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got over it. We're, excited to see the second one. Apparently it's more of a prequel than a sequel.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
But I thought it was like the family with the baby.
It's a little bit of both.
Oh.
Because John Krasinski's in it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So we're excited to see it. and they're playing, or they're supposed to be playing a double feature. The Wednesday before it comes out, or like Wednesday, Thursday, and then it comes out on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You can go see at select theaters. You can go see the double feature and see the first one and then see the second one.
That's cool.
Although, new news today, John Krasinski has decided that they're going to postpone the release of the movie.
Shit.
Why, you ask? Well, it's
Did
due
I?
to coronavirus, goddammit.
Oh, God.
Running full circle today. Hardcore on the virus.
Yeah.
So he puts out this tweet. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Is everybody else ready? I'll wait for your answer. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right. So he says, and I quote, "One of the things I'm most proud of is that people have said our movie is one you have to see all together. Well, due to the ever-changing circumstances of what's going on in the world around us, now is clearly not the time to do that. As insanely excited as we are for all of you to see this movie, I'm gonna wait to release the film till we can all see it together. So here's to our group movie date. See you soon." And then he added hashtag A Quiet Place Part 2 ... Take 2.
Well, that's kind of touching.
It is.
And frustrating.
The studio also released a statement saying, "We believe in and support the theatrical experience, and we look forward to bringing this film to audiences this year once we have a better understanding of the impact of this pandemic on the global theatrical marketplace." So, I'm torn here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we can talk a little bit more in depth about this. Are they doing this because they legitimately give a shit about people going out and potentially getting sicker because them being sent out, like going out in the public?
I know where you're going.
Or are they making a business call and saying less people are going to the movies right now, let's wait 6 months and then release our movie and more people will go see it and we'll make our money back faster?
I think that it's option B, and they're just putting a brightly colored tag on it that says, "We're doing it for good reasons."
And I also think that the studio has made this decision. I don't think that John Krasinski himself, not to call him out, sorry, John, don't at me.
We know you're listening.
We know you're a huge fan. Thanks for the likes. But I think it was another situation of them saying, this is what we're going to do with or without you.
Yeah.
And he probably said, okay, that's fine, but let me make the statement.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what happened. Now, I wasn't in the room. I didn't get my invite in time to make it to the meeting, but that's what I
mean. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, well, not everybody's going to be able to go see it, so we'll wait and pretend like we're doing this for humanitarian reasons.
Right. And I don't know that I'm not okay with that. Like, I'm kind of okay with that. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, does it suck that it's postponed? Yeah, but also don't you want the movie to do well?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
As long as they don't make A Quiet Place fucking 3.
Hey, as long as John Krasinski does it, man.
I guess. We'll see after 2 comes out.
Yeah.
But I wonder if other movie studios will follow in suit. Do you think?
Probably.
Like, do you think this could shut down the movie industry for a few months?
That's hard to say. I don't think like maybe the lower budget movies would care as much, but if you had like a Marvel movie, they're probably gonna wait,
right?
Because they wanna pull in all the profit that they can get.
That's interesting. Probably the studios that can wait will.
Yeah.
But the studios that need that immediate return, regardless of whatever it is, they'll probably still be.
Yeah, and then there's probably going to be the ones that are like, what we would expect is, oh well, we're in this business for the entertainment, and we're not going to wait, and here's our movie. We're doing this for the fans because we don't think you should have to wait. So there's probably going to be a little bit of both. But yeah, I would assume that the bigger budget movies are going to hold off.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Because we got movies coming up like Bloodshot.
Bloodshot?
Yeah, with Vin Diesel.
I have not seen this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's
That was
see.
a very judgmental.
No, it's just interesting that you hadn't seen it and that I had. What else is coming out? Mulan is coming out at the end of March.
Not looking forward to it.
I'm not excited about it. I'm gonna go in with low expectations, but I still want to see it.
Yeah.
The New Mutants, Trolls World Tour. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be interesting to see who does and who doesn't.
Yeah.
Release.
I mean, it doesn't sound like there's a lot of huge movies coming out.
Black Widow comes out in May.
Ooh. Yeah.
That Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, it looks decent.
The SpongeBob movie.
There's another SpongeBob movie?
Yeah, it's a different type. It's like almost like claymation.
Ah.
Yeah. But like I'm looking at stuff that's going to come out in the next 6 months because Wonder Woman comes out in June.
Ooh, she's hot.
Gal Gadot. I know you like it when I say that.
That's a good
also
one.
Comes out in June.
Yep.
I was trying to say Top Gun Maverick.
Ooh.
That comes out in June.
Wait, is that gonna have Tom Cruise?
Yeah, starring.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hey, I'd let Tom Cruise sponsor us. He's got all that Scientology money.
That's true.
Oh, great. Now I said Scientology on the internet.
Oh, no.
List.
There went the
Hunt.
podcast. What was that one?
The Hunt.
The Hunt.
Where they hunt people.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like Hunger Games, but different. It's like Most Dangerous Game.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't heard of this one, but it's relevant to today's conversation. It's called Ride Like a Girl. It's about horse racing. Yeah. Imagine it's about like one of the first female jockeys
that rode on a juiced up horse.
Yeah, she did. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see if like if any of these other movies get postponed, because that's very interesting. It's a very interesting move.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now's as good a time as ever as to words that happen in my mouth. I guess now is a good. Fuck it. Now's a good time to stop talking. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good episode here.
Guys, stay safe out there. Again, we'll put a link below to some stuff, just to hopefully just to ease your mind a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah. Don't panic. Just follow good hygiene. Drink plenty of water. Don't lick people's faces. I think we'll all be okay.
True. Except our faces. You can lick our faces.
No, I don't want people licking my face. You can have that.
Okay. I'm opting in.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, this has been another episode of Nacho Daddies. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Make sure you share and comment. We don't have very many comments.
Yeah, we still want to know what you guys want to hear, what you want to, what you want us to include, what kind of games you want to see. Just comment it up and let us know.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Cheesy.